I've lived near Blackthorn Forest all my life. I've seen things I'll never forget. People say it's just a forest, but it isn't. Blackthorn is alive in ways that no forest should be, and once it knows you're there, it won't let you leave. Ever wondered why? Why the forest traps those who enter? Well, it's time someone told the truth, because the forest wasn't always this way. Long before anyone dared call this place Blackthorn, it was sacred ground. A tribe lived here, one so ancient that even their name has been forgotten. They worshiped the forest, not out of love, but out of fear. To them, the forest was more than trees and soil. It was a living being, a guardian and a jailer all at once. Beneath its roots, it held something terrible, something that should never have been woken. The tribe believed the forest was the barrier that kept this ancient darkness sealed. To ensure the barrier stayed strong, they fed it, not with crops or offerings of gold, but with life, their own people. They believed the forest required sacrifice, a life for every year. They called it feeding the roots. Without those sacrifices, the barrier would weaken, and the darkness beneath the forest would awaken. For generations, this ritual kept the balance. The forest grew strong, its roots deep, and the darkness below stayed silent. But as you might expect, fear breeds rebellion. One year, the younger generation decided they'd had enough. No more sacrifices, no more feeding the roots. They believed they could outwit the forest. They set fire to the sacred sites, defaced the symbols, and refused to offer their own. They thought they were free, but they didn't realize the cost. Without its yearly sacrifices, the forest began to starve. And with its hunger, the seal it guarded weakened. The thing trapped beneath, it stirred for the first time in centuries. The tribe's elders warned the young ones, begged them to undo what they had started, but it was too late. The forest changed. The forest turned on its people. Its roots grew like claws, dragging entire villages into the soil. Animals fled, but they couldn't escape. It was as if the forest itself became a predator, and every living thing inside its borders was prey. No one was safe. But even after the forest devoured them, it wasn't satisfied. It was starving in a way that no amount of life could fix. The sacrifices had tied it to human lives, and without those offerings, its hunger only grew. It wasn't just taking bodies anymore. It was taking souls. And the worst part, the thing beneath the forest, it was waking up. The darkness beneath, the thing they were trying to keep sealed, it began to merge with the forest itself. The trees, the roots, the vines, they became an extension of it, a part of its will. And its will was simple: to feed, to grow stronger, and to never let anything escape. Every so often, someone would escape, if you can even call it that. They'd come back changed, haunted. They'd say the forest spoke to them, that it wanted them to spread its stories, to draw more people in. You see, the forest doesn't just trap people, it lures them. It tempts them with its mystery, its beauty, its promises. And once it has you, it doesn't just take your life, it takes your essence. Your soul becomes part of it, feeding the thing beneath forever. People think the forest is just a story, a way to keep kids from wandering too far. But I've seen what it does. I've heard its whispers, felt its pull. Blackthorn Forest isn't just alive, it's cursed. And every time someone steps inside, they feed it. Whether they leave or not, a piece of them stays behind, forever part of its roots. So if you ever think about entering Blackthorn, don't. The forest is waiting, and it's always hungry. Don't forget to subscribe our channel for more spine-tingling tales like this. Turn on the bell notification so you never miss an adventure into the unknown.